The must-have email automation for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Hi, my name is Andrei, the founder of email marketing agency called Flowium. Let me just switch to my next slide. Okay, so here's another picture of me, the founder and CEO of Flowium email marketing agency, as I said before, and also we are Klaviyo Platinum partner. Also, I'm author of 2 courses, Klaviyo Mastery 2.0, as well as a customer lifecycle, where we teach everything that we do in our agency for some e-commerce store owners, some retailers who wants to do it themselves. Also, I'm the #1 active YouTube channel about e-commerce email marketing, where we posting 2 YouTube videos per week, and as well as we are top email marketing podcast on Apple Podcasts. I'm not the host. We have 2 team members who are hosting, so I strongly recommend for you to listen to our podcast. So in this video, I will walk you through a strategy, how to strategize and implement one automation, which will help you drive revenue, conversion, and engagement during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. This is a short course, however, it's actionable, so I do recommend first to watch it. Then we'll go to email marketing platform called Klaviyo. We use Klaviyo internally, but it's fine. You can implement the same strategy in your email marketing platform. So when we will do that, I strongly recommend you to open your and do it with me. So just like pause play and implement with me as I go. Okay, so how will this automation help you? So here's the thing, you can implement it today. There's no need to postpone it. It will take us like 10 to 15 minutes to implement. There's a creative side to it, which might take you longer. However, you will have framework and fill up the gaps later. Second, you can set it today or tomorrow and forget it until the Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And this automation will be evergreen. So if you implement it this year, and you can repurpose next year, just update some codes, some of the language. If you specify this year, 2021 or something, you need to update for the next year, but 90% of the work will be done. And the last thing, how it will help you, there will be multiple touch points with your customers. So let's start. Okay, so the strategy called early opt-in as well as 7-day sale, and this is how it will work. So we will create the landing page, a landing page on your website. Please don't be scared. It can be something very simple. It doesn't have to be complicated at all. Even I'll show you how to do it without landing page. But there's 3 ways how you can create a landing page. There's like Zipify app you can use. It can be Shotgun, I believe, Shogun. I'm not that big on Shopify, but Shotgun. Or you can simply create a page on your website, put simple copy and the opt-in form from your email service provider. Step number 2 will create automation with a confirmation email, which you will send after people will opt in. And the last thing, maybe you heard a similar strategy about step number 1, step number 2, or maybe you saw my video from the last year. But what we introduced new this year is step number 3, which is 7-day sale automation. So here's an example of a Roosevelt's, one of our clients' landing page. As you can see, it's very simple. They have a banner, which they designed probably in Photoshop. Then they have a simple words on that landing page and the opt-in form, which they took the code from Klaviyo and pasted there. So this is very simple, and trust me, anybody can do it. Or if you're not able to build this page, you can hire somebody on Fiverr, and somebody for $5 will be able to set it up for you with no problem. If you have resources, there's another way. It's like advanced landing pages. If we go here to this ASOS brand, as you can see, they also introduced collection on their page. This is a little bit advanced. If you have resources, you should do it. Also, they have some copy here. This is for SEO purposes, and as you can see, gifts for him, gifts for her, which is great strategy. And why do we want to do this? So the page is always evergreen, so you can repurpose this year, next year, year after, and other brands, other companies might reference and link back to your page saying, hey, this is how this company do it. Or maybe there's some affiliates who work with you and want to link to that page. It's a great thing, and every year you will get more and more traffic organically to that specific page. Or somebody might Google your brand and say Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, and Google will direct them to that specific page. Okay, so next. So how we'll promote that page? By the way, we're still on the strategy part. We'll switch back and I will turn on my Klaviyo and I walk you through what to set up. But for now, it's a strategy. So you need heavily promote that landing page. So you can do it web banners on your blog or product pages, or like anywhere where you can add it, banners about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and drag them to that landing page. Also, you can do pop-ups. I forgot to include it here, but you can do pop-ups on your website. Instead of pop-up opt-in form, just pop-up and redirection to that landing page. Paid ads, if you have a budget to do some paid ads, do it and direct them people to that specific page. Social media, post it organically on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, and direct people to that landing page. And the last thing, promote it to your existing subscriber. So why do you want to do it? You want to segment out people who are true fans of yours and who are eager to be part of the early bird Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. And also it will help you to segment those people out and build lookalike audience to retarget. Again, Facebook or paid ads is not part of this mini course, but you should talk to your Facebook person or Google person and you will build that audience and you can use them as a lookalike audience to build for future promotions. Now let's talk about confirmation email. So when person opts, doesn't matter when. So let's say you start advertising that landing page on October 1st. Even if they opt in on October 1st, it's a far, like we almost 2 months away from the Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Still, we want to send them, hey, thank you for early access on our waiting list, and we'll send you email as soon as we start sailing, and you will be the first one. So this is an example from Roosevelt, how they did it last year. So they notified them that the sale will start November 5th. However, I would also recommend to add a discount here, if possible, saying something like, hey, meanwhile you're waiting, here's this like 5% or 10% discount to shop right now. Also, to let them know how the sale will run. I'll explain you how the sale will run on the next slide, but basically it would be 7 days of sale on different products and different categories. Just give them a heads up saying, hey, every day we'll run a sale on different products. So stay in the loops, look up for our email not to miss the product you want to buy from us. And the last part, this is 7-day automation. So this is 7 days. I start the sale on the 15th, but it's up to you how you want to do it. So I started on the 15th, but you can start on the 20th. It's up to you. And also, if you want to shrink down the number of days, you can do it. You can do 3 days, 5 days, but we found the 7 days work the best one, and to send 2 emails per day. So like day number 1, you just say, hey, tomorrow we'll start the sale. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday, early bird sales. And you are sending this email only to people who opted in through that landing page. In parallel, you can send campaigns to your entire database, but those people have exclusive access to your exclusive deals. Okay, so on day number 1, you send in, hey, tomorrow we'll start the sale. On the day number 2, sale starts in AM. Doesn't matter, it's up to you what time of the day you want to send, like in AM, 9 AM, 8 AM, 7 AM, it's up to you. So you are sending them email, including discount code for specific product or specific category. So like per day, you will have 1 sale per category or per specific product, and you'll say, hey, at midnight it will end. So the first email will announce the sale, and second email just remind and say, hey, the sale will run out in like 3 hours. On the day number 3, you do the same thing. Day number 4, you do the same thing, but for different product and the different category, and coupon code has to expire. You cannot just run them forever. They have to expire and specify in which time zone they will end, because in the past we found there's a lot of issues when you set 11 p.m. but you didn't specify time zone, and there's a lot of customer requests. So basically you just repeat the strategy for all the days. Okay, so let's implement what I just discussed. So this is my test account. First thing we want to do is to create a list. So we can do something list, Black Friday, Cyber Monday 2021 early birds. Okay, and I do recommend to do not to do double opt-in, just do single opt-in, but it's up to you, it's your strategy. After you created this, then we create sign up form. If you do sign up form for landing page, you do the simple, let's do it this one, inline sign up form. So this is Black Friday, Cyber Monday, early bird, and we are picking the correct list. Then we want just to make sure behavior show to all visitors, make sure, and desktop and mobile. And then we want to give this code either to developer to add it to the landing page, or you can embed it yourself and make sure to publish it. It will not work because I don't have a website. Okay, so this is option number one. Option number two, if you do not want to build landing page, you can create opt-in form like pop-up or fly out and promote it. But in that case, you would not be able to direct traffic to that page because there will be no landing page. So it's easier option, but I do not recommend to do it. Go the little bit harder way, but there will be greater benefit. So you either give that code to your developer or you add it yourself on the landing page, and the landing page will look like, you see, like if I search Black Friday, the first page will pop up in the Google. Hold on, something is off. Yeah, this one. So, and this thing will appear. Okay, so we built that. So the next thing is to create the flow, the confirmation email. So we'll create a flow. It's called automation if you use any different system. So we create a flow, we create from scratch, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, early opt-in and confirmation. Okay, so we do that. We do list, and here we do, this is the list, done. And here we want to do, here you will create email like go back to the strategy, how I walk you through, tell them what, first of all, thank them and say that they are in, confirm. Second, tell them what to expect when your sales will start and what to expect from those sales. So you will put everything in that email. And the last thing to do is to update property here and create, and here do Black Friday, Cyber Monday starts. So you do date, and in my case, in my example, it will start on 11/15/2021, correct? You do save and make sure to put this thing live. Add delay, which is let's do 5 minutes. Okay, and actually, yeah, so let's do that. So they will receive that email, and there will be 5 minutes delay, and then their property will be updated with Black Friday, Cyber Monday stats, which called start. And I'll explain you why we need this. So let's find my profile, Andrei. Since I don't have the landing page, I need to mimic that I have that property already, that I went through, that I received confirmation email and my property was updated. So that's why I will add this thing manually. You do not have to do it. I just do it just to mimic that I went through that flow. 2021. Okay. So now what we want to do, we want to create another email. Sunday sale. So create a flow. That flow will be date property, and we'll do BFCM starts, and we do it on the person starts day. And the first one we want to do, it's up to you. Again, go back to the strategy, and when do you want to send that first email, just as a teaser. So let's say we want to send it on 10 a.m. EST, Eastern. Okay, so this is the first email. So this is the first email they will receive. Then we need to add time delays. So now we do a delay until specific time of the day, which is, let's say, you need to find out what is AM and PM you want to be sending every day. So let's say 8 a.m. And then we need to delay until specific days of the week. So I said first email will send on the 15th, next one will send on 16th, and 16 is November, 16 is Tuesday. So this is how I will do it. So that, and this is Tuesday. Okay, so as you can see, the second email I'll send it on a Tuesday. They will receive it and then calculate how many hours you want to, or sorry, don't calculate, it's better to do it like that. And second, you do until specific time of the day, which is, let's say this is 8 a.m. and then we will do 8 p.m. Okay, so this is our third email. So this is email number 1, email number 2, email number 3. So those 2 emails will go in one day. First one in 8 a.m., second 8 p.m. So then we'll do another time delay, and we do it. What is the next day? The next day is Wednesday. So we select all of those and we do 8 a.m. Then we create another email Then we do another time delay, and what we do 8 p.m. and so forth, and you just move down the line. And don't forget, you need to create discount codes insert in each email, which will start on that day, and on that day specific on the product or categories you want to promote on that specific day. I hope you follow my recommendation and you build it with me when I was showing. In case you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me on different channels, social media, YouTube. I'm all over the place with Andrew or Flowium, and I will be happy to answer your questions. Also, actually, you know what? Just contact me here at andre@flowium.com, and if there are any additional questions, I'll be glad to answer any of your questions. And if you want to check out more about Flowium, here are some examples of our work, testimonials, brands we work with, and yeah, if you need any help with email marketing, we will be glad to help you. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you profitable Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and holiday season for your brand. Thank you.